We're here with our daughter, Brinley'S. She's 4.5. She has been diagnosed as autistic nonverbal, and we've brought her to Trot because of their fantastic reputation. We had heard that Trot's reputation was so fantastic that it was not easy to get in.
We've really seen an increased need in the community and an increased demand for equine-assisted activities and therapies. We do have a long wait list, and that wait list has grown longer and longer.
We have colleagues and their children are here, and we've seen such growth in their kids. We knew we wanted this for our daughter. She doesn't have many words. She has about 8 words that are consistent, but horses are definitely one of those words.
One of her first.
And so at 3, we called right away and got her on that waiting list. The people were fantastic talking with us, but told us unfortunately it would be quite a while before we could get her in. Totally understood. They're serving a great need in our neighborhood. It was an amazing experience for us to find out about the summer camp. And so then that way Brinley'S could get a little bit of a sample of what it would be like and see, okay, she loves horses, but would she really do well with a real horse? And so we brought her, and it was an amazing week for us. She was excited to wake up in the morning, which is not normal for her.
Being a therapeutic riding instructor here at Trot is an incredible privilege because we get to be part of the journey of these participants as they transform. And as an instructor, you see a lot of moments throughout class. And in the case of Brinley, we saw a huge transformation in her during the summer camp.
She was excited, caught on real fast to the instructors and what they were telling her to do, and she showed growth that very week. She was more communicative, pausing as she was listening. She understands what is said to her, but she can't necessarily get it out. So as they were talking about, how do we get her to sit up straighter on the horse? Next thing we know, she sat up straighter and she was responding beautifully.
We also saw a big difference in how she's interacting with other students at her school and also with the adults.
You could see what she was learning at her other therapies being applied here. That was pretty magical to be able to see that all come together and then carry through for the rest of the day and into the following week. One of the hardest things is knowing that she is so smart and so bright, and she absorbs everything around her, but she doesn't include others in what she knows. Eye contact has been a struggle, but that's growing. Also to be able to hear her voice actually forming words and being able to whoa and stop, that's huge. And so it's also the movement of her hands and how she interacts with others and her awareness and her abilities. Here, that gets applied with her communication of being able to both let the horse know what her needs are, as well as utilizing her hands, taking direction, letting people know, I'm thirsty, I need water. It's a simple need, but she struggles with communicating that, and that is something that Trot is providing her.
Since Brinley is one of the riders here at Trot who's working on her communication skills and she is nonverbal, we have to be really clear about having her sign walk on or whoa. And during her time here at summer camp, we saw her sign walk on for the first time by herself, and it was an incredible feeling to know that you were part of that journey.
It is a sense of pride. It's joy. I interact way more than I probably should, as I'm reaching out or reiterating what the instructors are saying, but she gets it and she's excited. It provides hope. I think that's the other part. We don't look down the line. There are people who they dream about the day that their children get married or graduate from high school. We don't do that. We get excited in little increments. So a part of this is just being able to see the interaction, and it does give that sense of hope of what can be. We tried ABA therapy, OT, PT, speech therapy, and food therapy, but watching the progress that happened in a single week of her being here consistently for 3 hours during the summer camp was incredible because she was communicating, she was holding herself differently.
She holds our hands as we walk to the classroom, which rarely happens. I'd like to thank everybody from the volunteers to the instructors and the donors, and then of course the horses, for everything that they do for our daughter and everybody else in this community.
We have a growing need in our community. We have so many individuals that are shouldering so many different struggles, and we see so much on the news that's global, but there is a very easy way to help our local community and to help our people here to become whole or better people. And Trot does that for a very special group of individuals. And it's not just the individuals that are here that are being served, it's their entire family.